Welcome to snowy Westlake, Ohio. This is where I grew up.
This was probably the biggest blessing of our childhood, just the space we had to be kids and to be imaginative. The house is like 2 acres of property, but we back up to the metro parks, which is just endless amounts of woods, so we go exploring in
It's
there.
like hundreds of acres.
Oh, that's so cool.
We built like forts back there and all types of things.
This is where the trampoline was, both of them. And we would jump from that treehouse, which is now collapsing, onto the trampoline. Which is why, truthfully, I feel so comfortable flying in the WWE, bro. I've been jumping off my entire life.
Now Logan, you see, he's a wrestler and he's undefeated. Watch this.
My dad would lock us out of the house and say, go play your kids, go have fun outside. I think it's where my creativity comes from. Like, we had to make fun. Then when I got older, I was able to like reroute that creative energy into media.
So, tell me where we are.
So this is my room. This is the room that I grew up for the majority of my childhood in. Well, got a lot of trophies. I told you sports and academics were like all I did.
You probably got some weird ass here. Yeah.
Oh, damn. I used to weave a lot. Or like not weave, I'd like make yarn, like these yarn threads.
Bro, a love letter? Who's that? Oh, I remember her. Damn, she wrote you hella love letters.
Big writer, bro. Damn. We broke up. She hooked up with one of my best friends. Can you believe that?
You guys didn't often have bedroom doors growing up.
If we acted up, Greg would take our doors off.
Damn, I forgot about that.
This was Jake's room.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of have the better room.
Yeah, it's got the, well, it depends how you look at it.
I liked my room.
Yeah.
But
They're
he's
both
got
nice. They're
a
both
big
nice.
bay window.
Yeah, but I saw the back. I saw the back.
The backyard would have like deer running through, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
You lose your virginity in here?
Technically, no.
Where did you lose your virginity?
At mom's house.
Same. I mean, let's be honest, Graham. It's tough to hook up with a girl with no door. Like, Greg always asks us, why don't you bring people over my house? I'm like, bro, I have a twin bed and no door.
And with parachutes on my mattress.
This is actually where we made our first YouTube videos.
Oh, is it?
In that room right there, Zeus stunts, we would just like
Run at each other with
each other.
the big inflatable balls and like, boom, like hit into each other and go flying and stuff.
Yeah, we
Doing
it up.
flips, wrestling moves.
So, like, when you guys come down here, like, brings back good memories?
Yeah.
For sure.
This is where we, yeah.
For sure. This
Became
is
athletes.
Yeah. This is where we like forged that like athletic spirit.
And then I would pee in that drain back there.
Oh yeah.
Because mid-workout, I don't want to go upstairs. So my dad was like, you could just pee back there.
That's so funny. Should we do it for old time's sake?
All right, this is Crocker Park. This is the outdoor shopping mall that my friends and I would do our hooligan back in the day.
Which was what?
We'd film videos here, mess with, you know, patrons, customers trying to just mind their own business. We'd stand in front of cars just like this
Yeah.
and wait for them to honk at us. And when they would honk, we'd all like fly back. It was stupid, Graham. I wasn't good at YouTube then.
Like, that was how you got your start.
Yeah. There was, I think there were a couple where Jake would go around and just squawk at people like chickens. He'd go, "Bakak!" And people would just look at him all funny. We've gotten kicked out of here a few times.
Oh, have you?
Have you ever kicked me out of here?
No, I have not.
Isn't it funny, though, how a place like this, in a small way, was responsible for your early success?
Yeah, for sure, bro. Like this was the birth of us attempting to make good media, you know? Like, and this is right around the corner from our house. We'd ride our bikes here and hang out with our friends here. So the Cheesecake Factory's over there. The first date, official date I ever took a girl on was there. It was my girlfriend. And I remember thinking like, okay, I'm gonna pay for the meal. And it ended up being like 45 bucks and like I had only made like 40 that week from mowing lawns, and I blew my entire wages on this date. But it was worth it because I lost my virginity to her.
You miss this place at all?
Not at all.
Not at all.
No, zero. Love coming back. Really great place to grow up.
Yeah.
But I have felt like it was a box for me. And I just was like banging to get out. I'd look around and I'd want to just do such big things in the world. And this was not the place to make that happen, I felt.
All right, so we're headed to Westlake High School.
Yeah, this is where I went to high school. Go Demons, dude. Westlake Demons. We almost bought the naming rights to this stadium.
Why did you decide against it?
It was $50,000 at the time, which was a lot. This was like 6 years ago. If I get offered the opportunity again, I'll take it.
So what comes to mind when you come back here?
One thing I felt like my high school did well was make me feel like I could be something. I never felt restricted by like the people here.
What do you think it taught you?
That being unique is such a good thing. Feeling different, although in high school you feel kind of alienated, is actually such a blessing. Like, everyone's the same, bro. Humans are like cookie cutter versions of the next person. And I just like never wanted to be like that.
You see that guy?
Yeah, look at that guy. What a dweeb. What a dweeb.
So tell me about 2013 wrestling.
I didn't wrestle my whole life like a lot of the really good wrestlers, but I picked it up pretty fast, had a good physique, obviously worked hard as shit. I made it to the state championships and I placed 5th in the state of Ohio, Division I. So I did this move called the slide by a lot. I would push in and I'd fake like I'm going for your leg, and then they'd lean forward and I'd slide you by and now I'm behind you. And then I'd take you down for 2 points. Okay, this is the guy. Mike answered this shit. I love this guy, I'm good.
Great. Yeah, listen, he's on the board here as a conference champ, as a state qualifier in 2012. He was a state qualifier, and then over there he's a state placer. So to be on this board in 3 times is outstanding. When he was a sophomore, when he qualified for state, he studied on the way there to the state tournament. Never had it happen to me before. Studied on the way home. I think a 4.7 GPA.
How would you explain the role he's played in your life?
Oh man, this is a little emotional. He really believed in me. He really believed in me way before anyone else. Way before I was even in high school wrestling under him. As an 8th grade wrestler in the middle school, we would come and train with the high school wrestlers. There was a very specific moment where I went to do my first hang clean, right? And there were big weights on each side. And I'm an 8th grader. I don't know if I can lift these weights. And I kind of like look at it like this, and it's like, no, come on, you got it. Just do the weight. You're strong, kid. You can do it. And I did it. And I was like stronger than I like thought I was. And it was the first time I was encouraged to do something athletically that I felt like I couldn't do myself. There are certain people in my life I felt played a part in making me who I am, and I think he's one of those people.
That's where the wealth in teaching and coaching comes from, you know, not monetarily. It's because of kids like you. And, you know, you can look back at them and say, you had a little part in their lives, which is kind of neat. So I get emotional too. But shifting gears here, because I don't want to talk about any emotional things. When he was in 8th grade, he was jumping from one trampoline to another, and he split open his head. He had a metal plate in your head somewhere, right?
Still have it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. He wanted to wrestle, but he had to wear this helmet. And he had to put it on. If you look at it right here, you see his autograph, right? I had him autograph it. I had him autograph a couple years ago. So I think his DNA is in this helmet. So if I needed a new truck, I might be able to put it on internet.
Dog,
you know? No, I would never.
dog.
No, it's blackmail here, bud. You know what I mean?
This is hilarious.
Super self-conscious wearing that thing?
Super, dude. I was a fucking skinny little 8th grade wrestler, no muscles yet. I hadn't hit puberty, in a singlet. Like, let's be honest, wrestling's fucking embarrassing. You
isn't quite the size it should be, and there's girls watching in the crowd, and here I am as an 8th grader coming out, Graham, with this on my head, wrestling like this, and beating people.
You're not keeping that. You know that. That's mine.
I know. He yells at me every time.